You heard him, it's a him. This is Let's Play of Super Mario 64. So we start out with this giant Mario head, which I'll wait for him to do his little spin here before we manipulate his facial features. This is just hours of entertainment right here. Yeah. Anyway, then he's done that, so you can pull his nose out, do all that. You can sort of make his eyes go into his hat. I mean, that just looks weird. You can pull out his ears, you can do his cheeks, you can see what he'd look like if he didn't have his moustache. Yeah, so that's what Mario looks like without his moustache. You can't hide that properly. Like I said, hours of entertainment right there. But obviously, that was because it was first 3D Mario. So we're going to go to Mario C, because I've had a little practice on this. I got 1 star and I thought, that's enough practice. And I thought, no, I'll go for 24 stars, that's enough practice. So, I'm playing on the Wii U Virtual Console version, if you don't believe me. There you go. Data has always finished installing, I have no idea why. So let's get going with it.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
And that is basically our storyline. Peach has invited us over for cake. And Mario's like, oh, I want some cake, so let's just go through a warp pipe to get to our castle. And this is widely regarded as one of the best hub worlds in all of games, and I agree with it, but maybe because it was the first time most people had seen a hub world, so it's sort of, nostalgia and all that. But yeah, it kind of was a big deal when this game came out. You got the key to as your cameraman there. Because although this wasn't the first game that let you move in 3D, it was sort of like the first that gave you that sense of freedom. I mean, it's like, just going wherever you want, sort of like here you can explore, you can move the camera as well. And using the right analog stick is no substitute for the buttons really, because this game was designed for button presses rather than moving a stick, so you can't hold the stick to keep it continuously moving. Anyway, Mario's a very agile chap in this for such a tubby fellow. So he can do a triple jump, several flips, a back flip. I mean, who in the world can do that? That's why he's super, I guess. So the long jump's handy for getting around faster, do things like that, and he does punches and kicks. Doesn't do melee attacks very much in these games, but in this one he does. And most importantly, he can do, back to his baby Mario roots, he can crawl around on the floor, which is the most useful move in the game. Well, it's useful for 1 star. You can look around as well. So let's see what Nikita has to say. Yeah, who cares? Just get around, tell you how to use that. I think there was a joke in that first bit saying that it's a piece of cake to move Mario, and I'm wondering if that's a cake reference. Welcome, no one's home now, scram and don't come back, wahaha. I think that's Bowser. Now you got Toad, if you, oh, not there. If you look at him, it's a hard angle, he's a ghost, because he disappears, he just appears when you go near him. And he has his own little tune. We're all trapped inside the castle walls. You're not trapped inside the castle walls though. And how many Toads are actually trapped inside the castle walls in this? He's stolen all the stars, he's using to create his own world in the paintings and walls. Please recover the power stars as you find them. You can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting with the painting and Bob-omb inside. When Bowser was sealed. Well, if Bowser had sealed that room, Mario could have done nothing. So that's quite a huge oversight on Bowser's part. Anyway, this video I'm going to do Bob-omb Battlefield. I'm not going to clear it though, because I can't, because I need the wing cap to get 1 of the stars. So I'm going to sort of just go through, get the 5 of the stars, because each world, for those that don't know, each world has 7 stars. You've got 6 mission ones, and then the 7th for getting 100 coins. Each level has 8 red coins to find. That's a star as well. So yeah, first star here is to get to the top of the mountain. It was called Big Bob-omb on the summit, I think it's called. Yeah. I always refer to him as King Bob-omb, but he's actually called Big Bob-omb. It's because he wears a crown that I think of him as King Bob-omb. So watch his cannonballs that are coming down. So yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. I'm gonna sort of try and sort of keep it a video for each level really. So, jump over that one. That'll be alright. Oh, careful of that. That's a heart that gives you health because it's lacking in power-ups this game. There's few caps you can get, but you have a health bar in this game basically, like the other 3D ones. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms. The world over. King of kabooms, that's what they should have called him. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountain top? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp. What guards? I mean those Bob-ombs that went nowhere near me. Okay. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. So you're just going to give me the star. Did Bowser sort of say to him, keep hold of that star, but if Mario beats you in the fight, just give it to him. Alright. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think you cannot. Yeah, and Bowser also said to him, just tell him exactly how to beat you. But then again, Bowser, when you first fight him, he tells you how to beat him, so that's alright. Yeah, so if you have to hurl him to the royal turf, if you throw him off the mountain, he just jumps back up and says that's against the rules, even though he can throw you off easily. But he does say to throw him to the royal turf. I remember on N64 magazine, someone wrote in saying questions about Mario 64, just said, how do I beat King Bob-omb? And it's like, oh, wait, what? Oh, sorry, what? What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me. Well, you are the slowest thing ever. But you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Bowser moves a bit slower than you. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here is your star as I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select the star from the menu. For now, farewell. So yeah, here's the thing. I know some people prefer sort of like the Banjo-Kazooie route where you can just get everything without having to leave the level each time you get like a Jiggy, whatever. But this one, by having it you leave the level at each star, it means you can replay that star anytime without having to start a new file. So, you know, yeah, now I can open the 1-star doors now. So, you know, it sort of has its advantages and disadvantages. So now we got to race Koopa the Quick. I'm going to open up the cannon first. Thank you, Pink Bob-omb. Yeah, they don't like cannons because they're peace-loving, so they're just going to take charge. I suppose it stops bad guys using them. Yep. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to race Koopa, who doesn't like using cannons. If I used the cannon, he would just... Oh god, I said don't go. Okay, let's try that again. Thank you. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the Big Bob-omb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. So, how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the Big Bob-omb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin. Ready? And it's me that says go, not you. And he said the race starts when I said go, but actually it was when that sort of gun went off. Anyway, he hates it when you use cannons. He says that's cheating. But using these warps isn't cheating. So, you know. Even if I used the cannon and shot myself backwards to give him the advantage, I think he still can. So, wall kick up here. I'm not good at the wall kicking in this. I'm used to the wall kicking in the newer ones where you can slide down the walls. But I've seen people wall kick up there. Anyway, oh god. That's not good. Alright, another cannonball. Okay. Doing well here. Warp up there, and then we got a little wait for him. So it doesn't end. Like in newer ones, it would just cut to, like, them at the finish line, sort of. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I died again. I didn't die, thankfully. Make Mario, did he? Yeah, it's not really much you can do but wait here. Go on, where are you, Koopa? Oh, see if I can catch up with him now. Where are you? When I first saw Koopa the Quick, I thought it was a bad guy. I knew you could slide on the Koopa shells in this. I thought, wow, that's a big Koopa. Do I have to beat him? But no, if he's a giant, that means he's friendly. Unlike the small Koopas in this, who are evil, even though they sort of run away from you. Oh, there you are. So, from his point of view, he won the race. Huff, puff. Whoa, you really are fast, a human blur. I suppose I was a blur when I was warping, you know. Here you go, you've won it fair and square. I did not win that fair and square, I cheated. But, oh well, I'm going to take the star anyway. And it looked like Koopa the Quick was eating me there. Which, you know. Okay, so that's that one. Alright, I'm going to get the next 3 stars as quick as I can now, just because I don't want the parts to go on too long. Shoot the island in the sky, nice and quick one. In there. And just shoot over there, that'll do. Oh, am I going to land on the Koopa? Oh no, but the Goomba? No, he's going to hurt me, okay. Cool. That's alright. Anyway, like I said, you need the wing cap to get one of the stars on this, but the 100 coin star, I don't know if you can. You probably can get it without the wing cap, but it's easier to get it with the wing cap, so I'm going to save them for a later video. So I'm sort of going to do, like I said, 1 part per level, but then I'll do a few parts where I'm just sort of getting the secret stars and sort of wrapping up a few things. Now I can open up the 3-star doors, that's good. Right, so now it's 8 red coins now. So let's go get those 8 red coins. I know where they all are. I don't know if this is the fastest route to take, but it's the route I do. So first there's that obvious one there. Then you get chain chomps. Don't run into chain chomp like I just did. Okay, I mean usually I go for the 100 coin star when I get the 8 red coins. But the 5th star that you need the wing cap for involves you getting plenty of coins, so I just sort of do the 100 coins there. There's one on the island. You just aim straight up there and you land on the island, hopefully. That's it. Okay. Then long jump this way. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh well, I don't really need to make it. And then there's one sort of down this slope. And I missed it. I knew I would. So the other way to get it is to run up here, because Mario struggles to get up here because it's quite steep, and if you stop running he just slides down. But later on there are pillars, and in the Bowser stages some bits where they're pretty much vertical and Mario runs up them no problem. It's kind of sort of contradictory that way. Ooh, an extra life. Let's get that. Yeah, I might as well collect lives while I'm here. You get an extra life for 50 coins in this, but you have to finish the level with 50 coins. It's not automatic. That's where a wing cap would be, the red blocks. And this is where the star appears. So I don't know if that was the quickest route to do, but it works for me. And that's what happens. It looks like his head's getting sliced off by that blue star. So that's 4 stars. 1 more star to get. It's a very quick star, so let's just get this one done and dusted. Mario Wings to the Sky. That's not the one we're going to do. Let's just blast our way over to Chain Chomp, because it's behind Chain Chomp's gate. And this is another sort of the feeling of freedom this game gives you I was talking about earlier. Not just in the... Oh, I wanted to fall the other side of that. Freedom gives you, but this star here, or like the 8 red coin stuff, I could have gotten this star first if I wanted to. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh no. Come on. Thank you. So he's happy that you freed him, so he'll smash open that gate. So yeah, you could get that star first if you want and not fight King Bob-omb at all. So yeah, it sort of gives you, so most of the stars you can just get any time you want, but some of them like King Bomb and Koopa the Quick, you can only get those if you're playing that star. So anyway, that'll be the end of the first part. Join me in part 2 where I'll be taking on Womp's Fortress.